Okay, so are you ready for this?
Always.
Hit me. We're doing a deep dive today.
Awesome. Love a good deep dive. What are we diving into?
This time, it's all about Black Twitter humor.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Black Twitter is always good for a laugh, but there's usually something more to it, right?
Exactly. It's not just about the laughs. And we found this BuzzFeed article. It's called "My Lungs Are Physically Sore from Laughing So Hard at These 19 Black Twitter Tweets from the Week."
Oh, wow. Even the title is funny.
Seriously, my cheeks were hurting after reading this thing. It is spot on. But it also made me think, like, what is it about Black Twitter that's so funny? What makes the humor tick?
Yeah, there's a definite art to it.
Right. So that's what we're going to unpack today.
Let's do it.
First up, we got to acknowledge this stuff is hilarious, like laugh out loud funny.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also more than that.
Absolutely. It's a cultural phenomenon.
Okay, so for anyone who maybe isn't super familiar with Black Twitter, can you give us, like, a little explainer? What makes it so unique?
It's this online community, right? It's a space where Black people on Twitter
Connect.
Yeah. Connect, share experiences, talk about things that are important to them.
It's got its own language almost.
Yes, it's got its own language, its own humor.
It's super specific, and it's also really relatable, even if you're not, part of that specific community.
Right, exactly. It speaks to a shared experience, even if the specifics might be different.
All right, so let's get into some of these tweets.
Okay, let's hear them.
This one, I swear, I almost choked when I read it. On Thanksgiving, Black people don't eat breakfast. We starve until the food ready.
Oh, man. Classic. So true.
Right. Like every Black family I know, Thanksgiving is a whole event.
Like a buildup all day.
And then when the food is finally ready, it's like,
A frenzy.
yes.
But it's funny because it's true,
So true. And there's another one here. This one's about family, too. It says, everybody got that one auntie that brings the same dry-ass dish to every function, and ain't nobody got the heart to tell her.
Okay, that is every family, like black, white, whatever. Everyone has that aunt.
Totally. But there's something about the way Black Twitter phrases it. Like, it just hits different.
Oh, for sure. That dry-ass dish, it's so specific, but also, like, universally understood.
And it's not all just family stuff either. There are some really sharp observations about, everything going on in the world, like politics, current events.
Oh, yeah. It's a great platform for social commentary.
This one, it kind of blew my mind, like how clever it was. It says, my therapist told me to embrace my mistakes, so I hugged my ex.
Oof. Yeah, that one's got layers.
Right. It's funny, but it also makes you think about relationships and, like, self-growth.
There's often a deeper meaning there, a little bit of, reflection on life.
And I think that's what makes Black Twitter humor so special. It's hilarious, but it also makes you think, and it uses humor to kind of, like, address stereotypes and challenge the status quo.
Exactly. It's turning stereotypes on their head, using wit and sarcasm to make a point.
And it does it in a way that's, like, engaging and accessible.
Totally. You're laughing, but you're also learning. And maybe, seeing things from a different perspective.
I think that's a good way to put it. So I guess the big takeaway here is that Black Twitter is more than just a bunch of funny tweets, right?
Oh, yeah. Way more. It's a cultural force, a community, a platform for expression and change.
Definitely. So before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with something to think about.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Okay. So how do you think online humor, particularly the kind we see on Black Twitter, how does that help us connect with other cultures and perspectives?
And how can we, like, as individuals, use humor to kind of build bridges and promote positive change?
Think about that.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Peace out.
And remember to follow us on the OtisWho Network for more deep dives like this one. See ya.